Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks, and today we're going to learn a super easy reversed card trick that you can do with the Tuck Box. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks. This is a great resource to learn beginning level magic tricks. So if you're a beginner, you're just starting out, or you just want to learn some easy to do tricks that require no setup or no sleight of hand, keep coming back here because that's what I teach. Got my Black Roses Hotel deck of cards from Daniel Schneider, and it's a shuffled deck, okay? And every card is represented, so you don't need any specific cards in order, but you do need to have the bottom card reversed, okay? Just like that. So what I have is all the cards are face down until you get to the last card, which is face up, okay? That is your one piece of setup, and you will start with the cards in the box. So the cards are in the box already with the card like that, okay? Now, I did teach a trick very similar to this months and months and months ago, and it's a classic trick. A lot of people know it, but if you just feel uncomfortable with performing it that way, I'm gonna say you can use the box as a cheat, okay? So in the trick, I'm gonna bring the cards out, obviously with the backs face up, like that. And I would give them a shuffle by splitting that deck in half, like this, and then weaving them together and making sure that my bottom card stays on the bottom, okay? So this is a very easy way to make people believe that you're shuffling the cards, but you've left that bottom card reversed, okay? Now, you can do it one of two ways. You could do a very tight fan at the beginning, right here, okay? So as you're starting to spread, you're gonna just kind of clump some of those early cards up just to cover that card, okay? So as these come across, you're leaving that card covered, right? You don't want to flash it, and they can break this apart any which way they want, and they could grab a card. Or you just hold the cards like this, go from hand to hand, and say you want to take any card you want. They take that one. While they're looking at their card, okay? While they're looking at their card, I'm simply going to just rest the cards on the table face down, and as I do so, turn it upside down like that, okay? So I had the cards in my hand like this. This is where all the cards are face down, okay? They're looking at their card. I turn it over like this. I say, okay, hold your card, because I'm going to keep myself from doing any funny business, no sleight of hand, okay? And I'm going to put the cards back in the box. And notice how I'm holding it. I'm holding it so I don't turn it and flash it by accident. I'm going to do it like that. They'll see the back going in. And I'll say, can you do me a favor? Can you put your card in face down? So now they think they're putting their card in face down into a face down deck. And they're going to see the back design of the box. And it kind of reinforces that, right? So they close it back up. Now, I'm going to tell them to concentrate on their card, think about it, okay? And while they do that, I'm going to shake. And I'm going to say, as I'm shaking this box, your card is now turning over, okay? Your card is turning over in the deck, okay? Stop. Don't roll the cards over. Instead, I'm just going to dump it like that, right? And again, I'm going to do a tight fan at the beginning, clump up these cards right here at the edge, and then go loose, and then they'll see their one card reversed, just like that. Of course, this ends a little dirty, right? It ends a little dirty because that one card down there is still reversed. So we don't ever want to show that one card. Kind of leave it clumped up like this. The other thing you could do to cover that really quickly is just to lay this card down, pick this up, and drop it on top, okay? As you do that, you're covering up that reverse card and putting it in the deck, okay? Now what did you do? Well, I just reversed another card in the deck, didn't I? Two of hearts, whatever card was on the bottom. So you can actually use that and turn it to your advantage. How so? Let's say that my reverse card is the Ace of Spades, okay? So let's walk this through again with the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is reversed on the bottom of my deck. I've got it all inside the box, like this, okay? I start my trick, I bring my cards out, I'm going to shuffle, and I'm going to make sure that that bottom card stays on the bottom, weave them together, but this reverse card is still there, okay? I'm going to go through the cards like this, have them select any card they'd like, and say, memorize your card. I just rolled this over, okay? As they're looking at their card, I'm gonna bring my box out and tell them that I don't want there to be any sleight of hand, no ways for me to cheat. So I'm gonna put the cards in the box, just like this, and I'm gonna hold it open. I'm gonna squeeze it tight, just so that my cards don't accidentally slide out. Tell them to place their card face down in the deck. They do. Remember, it was the 4 of clubs. Okay? I seal it all up. Tell them that I'm going to do a trick where I shake the card, and as I shake it, you can feel their card turning upside down. Okay? I'll see if it's done. I'll spill the cards out now facing me. Okay? And as I put them down, I'm going to clump up the bottom cards so that that bottom card doesn't peek out. Okay? And I'm going to spread, and their card appears face up. Say it worked. I'm going to now group these bottom cards up together like that. Take this 4, flip it face down, pick everything else up, and pick this up like this, and then like that, and then not touch it, and leave it just like that. And say, all right, that was pretty good. And then people say, hey, do it again. Or you say, would you like to see that again? And they say, yeah, that'd be cool. Say, all right, this time, instead of picking a card, well, I guess just tell me, like, what do you think is the most popular card in the deck? What are they gonna say? They're gonna say the Ace of Spades, right? Say, what do you think? What's the most popular card in the deck? They say the Ace of Spades. Say, let's do this. Instead of putting it back in the box or me touching it, let me just wave my hands over and snap. Now I fan through the cards again, and the Ace of Spades is face up. Now I can turn my Ace of Spades over, and now my cards are all righted. I didn't have to do any sort of cleanup at the end. I was able to do the same trick back to back, but to do it in a little different way. And you just did a miracle, my friend. As always, ask me any questions down below. I'm more than happy to answer those for you. And don't forget to hit like, sub, and follow, push those buttons, because I do tutorials like this all the time, every single week, and I also do giveaways. So if you like free magic, right, and you want to be reminded when those giveaways go live, hit like, sub, and follow so that you get that reminder. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, have you ever purchased a magic trick that they said was easy or for beginners, and when you opened it up, it was just a bunch of parts and some typed out instructions? Like, how are you supposed to figure out how to do a trick with instructions that are this small and there's just no detail, right? No video, no pictures. You're so disappointed. You wanted to learn how to do this trick, you thought it'd be fun, and then when you got it in the mail, you were sorely disappointed. I want to help you. This channel wants to help you. I have a whole playlist of instructional videos that'll walk you through my personal handling on these tricks plus many more. Now, obviously, you need to own the tricks, right? You need to own the tricks in order to perform them. You won't be able to do any of these tricks unless you actually own them. But another great way to use this channel is as a way to look at tricks that are available on the market and to decide whether those tricks are going to work for you. I purchase all of my tricks from penguinmagic.com. And so if you'd like access to that playlist, if you would like to see kind of behind the scenes and get my personal handling for these tricks plus many more, you can hit the join button down below and subscribe to this channel for only 99 cents a month. And as long as you're a subscriber, you'll have access to those videos plus any new ones I continue to make. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.